Recently, we went back and looked at the top areas that we've helped people relocate to, and one thing stood out. Lee Summit keeps showing up as a top destination for families moving to the Kansas City area. But here's the thing. It's been a while since we've toured Lee Summit, and a lot has changed. We've helped dozens of you move here, and what's really stood out lately is how people aren't just relocating, they're bringing others with them, parents, friends, coworkers. That tells you something about this place. So in this video, we're gonna walk you through what's new in Lee Summit, from massive new developments to great neighborhoods you'll wanna check out, and why this community continues to stand out as one of the best in the metro. And if you're exploring a move to Kansas City, make sure to download our free relocation guide in the link below, or book a call with our team anytime. We'd love to help. Let's get into it. Now, one of the core things the core of what makes Lee Summit such a great place to live all begins downtown. It's more than just historic charm. Downtown Lee Summit is the heartbeat of the community. It's where the city comes alive, whether it's weekend events, local shops, or some of the best restaurants in town. And right now, it's evolving again in a very big way. Now, all this construction behind me is home to the Green Street project, which is nearing completion, and it's transforming a once blighted area right next to City Hall into something special. At the center of it all is the new Green Street Market, a year-round home for the downtown farmers market with nearly 50 vendors. Now, just outside the building, there's gonna be an outdoor turf lawn with the performance space under this massive canopy here. And at the entrance to it all, the Green Street Grove, a walkable public space with commissioned art and home to annual festivals. This is a major investment in one of the city's most cherished areas, helping ensure that downtown Lee Summit remains a strong anchor for the entire community. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The last time I was here, they were just moving dirt, and now this whole structure is sitting here. You can really start to see it come together. You have the wide sidewalks here, so all of this is gonna be turf. A massive canopy. I mean, I didn't think the canopy was gonna be that big, which is gonna provide a lot of shade in the heat of the summer, which will be awesome. So I just imagine like kids playing out here and it just being a really cool gathering space for the community. If downtown is the heart of Lee Summit, Discovery Park is its future. This is a massive $1 billion mixed-use development that's already taken shape. We're talking nearly 4 million square feet of retail, office space, entertainment, hospitality, and housing built with walkability, green space, and lifestyle in mind. The first phase, called The Village, is already under construction. It'll include 585 apartments, 2 hotels, a 4-acre recreational lake for kayaking, paddleboarding, and an athletic club with a sauna, steam room, pool, and even a swim-up bar. Sounds pretty awesome. Future phases include the Crossings, which will be more restaurant and retail space and some office, and eventually the Promenade, which is planned to feature a river walk, a boutique hotel, and even more entertainment and dining options. This is one of the biggest developments in the entire Kansas City metro right now, and it's happening right here in Lee Summit. But Lee Summit isn't just growing on paper, it's growing in real personal ways. Now, one of the families that we just helped relocate here moved for a new job opportunity, and within a couple of months, both sets of grandparents had followed and bought homes in the area. Not long after that, a close friend of theirs who also works at the same company came out to visit, and they ended up moving here too. 3 connected households all finding home in the same community. And I think that's what makes Lee Summit different. People come here and they invite the people that they love to join them. If that kind of community sounds like something you're looking for, you can grab our free relocation guide using the link below. Now let's go check out one of the neighborhoods where you all decided to plant your roots. If you're thinking about making the move to Lee Summit, one of the biggest decisions you'll make is where exactly to live, and that often comes down to the feel of the neighborhood, the kind of homes available, and the experience of building there. Today, we're touring a brand new neighborhood from Inspired Homes. Now, we currently have 2 clients under contract with Inspired, and I have to say, they've been one of the most impressive builders to work with here in Kansas City. Great communication, super thorough, and the quality is top-notch. Makes the entire process feel smoother and more exciting, especially if it's your first time building a home. So let's take a closer look at what they're offering right here in Pryor Ridge. Homes here start in the 500s, but we're gonna start out by taking a look inside their Windsor model. Come take a look. Now, this is a reverse 1.5 floor plan. What that means is that you got a ranch style home with a walkout basement. You have 2 bedrooms up here. This home actually has 5 total. We'll get to that in a minute. Now, this front room can be an extra bedroom, or it makes for a great study or an office. And then over here, you've got your garage access and your laundry, which also connects to the walk-in closet for the primary bedroom, which is pretty cool. Now, one of the things that I really love about Inspired is just the high quality finishes that they use. So you'll notice with the kitchen cabinets, they're made of plywood, they're custom built. You have the duotone with the white and the stained wood, which I think really stands out. And then this massive, massive island, which is just great for entertaining. It flows perfectly into your dining room and your living room space here. Now, what we find is that a lot of empty nesters are attracted to this particular floor plan because you don't have to go up and down stairs to get to the primary bedroom. It's just right off here, off of the living room, which is really nice and convenient. And then because the basement is finished, what you'll find is this is usually more of a formal living space. However, there are gonna be built-in plugins for your TV above the fireplace. And then the primary bedroom itself is just an absolute showstopper. But let's go down to the basement because that's where the other 3 bedrooms are on this particular model. Now, the finished basement on this one makes me really jealous because I don't have a finished basement and I would love to have all this extra activity space. But the one thing about this floor plan that wouldn't work for me and is something that you should consider is I have too many kids and most of the bedrooms are actually down here on the basement floor and there's a walkout, which is awesome, but at the same time, if you have kids who are prone to sneaking out, maybe that would become an issue. I love the entertainment space down here though. You have this full bar, a wet bar, and then you've got great space for your media room, and there's even a little play table down here that they have. Now you have 2 full bathrooms down here as well. One is shared between these 2 bedrooms, and then you got a bedroom back here with a little more privacy and its own bathroom as well. But let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the Windsor floor plan here in the Inspired community at Pryor Ridge? So I wanted to show you a different floor plan because the reverse 1.5 works for some people, but not for everybody. This is the Ingle Nook. It's your traditional 2-story. It's a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and over 2,600 square feet. So let's go inside and take a look. Now, this is more of your traditional 2-story home, which I really think of this as more of a family home because you have 4 bedrooms up on the 2nd level, including your primary bedroom. You have these big windows here, which are letting in loads of natural light. And then you have this really generous sized island here in the middle, which is an Eden island. Again, you got the duotone cabinetry and the really nice finishes with the tile. You also have your fireplace as the centerpiece for your living area here with your stack stone all the way to the ceiling. And they do pre-wire that to hang a TV. Now, the basement is unfinished. And so that's something to keep in mind. If you want to add square footage down the road, you totally can do that. And then you do have another bedroom on this main level, which a lot of people end up turning that into an office space. But let me know down in the comments, which one of these models do you prefer? And at the end of the day, it really comes down to what finishes you really like. You can design it from the ground up. Lee Summit continues to grow, evolve, and attract families from all over. And it's easy to see why. From the heart of downtown to billion-dollar developments like Discovery Park and new neighborhoods like this city is building something special. If you're relocating to the Kansas City area, then click the link down below and book a call with us or send us an email at info@movingtokc.net. We're here to help every step of the way. And if you're exploring options, check out this next video here where we dive into another one of KC's fastest growing suburbs. You don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.